Being pregnant can bring up a lot of questions, like what's the best way to eat for both you and your baby, and how much weight should you expect to gain? Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here with some answers for us today. Beth, good to see you.
And good morning, Elise.
Thanks for coming in. So what's the typical amount of weight that you should be gaining?
So it kind of depends on what your weight is going into your pregnancy. So if you go into your pregnancy at a normal weight, you can expect to gain anywhere between 25 and 35 pounds, but every woman is going to be different. And the foods that you're choosing and feeding to feed you and your baby can be really important.
What should you eat when you're expecting? Northside Women's Center registered dietitian Lauren Cisnelli gets that question a lot, and her first rule of thumb during pregnancy is don't diet unless your doctor tells you you need to. What you and your baby need, she says, is a balance of healthy, nutrient-rich foods.
So we really want to make sure that half of our plate is non-starchy vegetables and fruits. Those are going to have a lot of vitamins and minerals and fiber in them.
And Cisnelli says make sure that you're eating protein in every meal and snack.
So those are going to be things like meat, fish, chicken, eggs, even legumes, nuts and seeds. We also want to make sure that you're getting some complex carbohydrates or starches throughout the day as well.
Complex carbs are foods like oatmeal, brown rice, sweet potatoes, and multigrain bread. And how much and what you need to eat will change during your pregnancy. In the first trimester,
a woman really doesn't need to eat too many more calories throughout the day, so we can pretty much stick to a general healthy diet at the baseline for that first trimester. Second and third trimesters, we need a little bit more calories in those.
Getting enough protein can be challenging if you're vegetarian or vegan.
As long as your diet is well planned out, you can get enough protein on a vegan or vegetarian diet. So things like beans and lentils, nuts and seeds, even soy products can have some good protein sources in there.
And Cisnelli says cut back on processed or junk foods because they don't have the nutrients you and your baby need. And
take the efforts to stay on track most of the time. There are going to be times when we're not perfect. We're having some foods that are not quite the healthiest, but that's okay.
And if you're pregnant or you're thinking about conceiving, you do need to be taking a daily prenatal vitamin. You want to make sure that you're getting enough folic acid and iron, and eating a balanced diet is going to give you most of the nutrients that you and your growing baby need, but a prenatal vitamin can be that extra insurance, Elise, in case you're short on anything. Really important, that vitamin.
Very important. Okay, so how many extra calories do pregnant women need to be consuming? And we've joked about this. I said it's like, you know, you hear you're eating for two, but it's not two adults.
No,
which is hard to remember
it's
sometimes.
You and very small
Right.
human, and it's a lot less than you think. Really, they say on average only need 300 extra calories
Which
a day.
is
So that's like a couple
nothing.
of snacks adding into your day. Yeah,
you can go through that so quick.
Yes, yes.
All right, some helpful information though, important to keep in mind, Beth.
Thanks, Elise.
Thank you. 9:48 now.